just find down the just two fingers down to the nipple line, and just on the breastbone or the sternum, just palpate and give the compression of at least 1/3 of the diameter of your thorax of children, or 1.5 inch. Ideally 1.5 inch of compression should be given perpendicular to the body or perpendicular to the ground. 90, and other hand will be kept over the forehead of the children or forehead of the pediatric kid, and that will be certain amount of elevation or 20 degree to 30 degree of extension of the head can be done. After giving the 30 compression, you can give for the 2 breath as we are giving for the adults, but here the size of the pediatric mouth will be very small, so just be careful that it does not blow overway, and give the breath to the mouth, and same cycle has to be repeated, and the same sequence has to be repeated 5 times. Then again you can call for the rescue, either you call 108 or 100, and same amount of cycle has to be continued till the help is coming or the patient is start responding or kid has start responding. That is the one cycle. Now if suppose you are have shout for the help and somebody is coming to help you, now how we have to do? Now same times we have to give a 15 compression only. As you give the 15 compression, other person around the mouth will go for extension of the airways or extension of the neck and maintain his airway and give the 2 breaths at a time, and same cycle will continue till the life support systems come to you or your patient start responding well. Good afternoon students. Today we will see about CPR for infants or children. Yesterday we have seen about CPR for adults. So there is a big difference between the CPR of pediatric population and for adult population. So as we know that CPR is basically just to give when the heart stops working and you want to improve the blood supply to the brains and different major organs, we are giving a CPR. And for any kind of CPR, if you are not trained well or you are not able to do so, but if you found any person or any pediatric population that having a certain amount of cardiac loss or cardiac arrest, then it is not to be afraid. Giving any type of CPR rather than no CPR is much better as per the guidelines of AHA, American Heart Association. Rather than not giving any kind of CPR, then just give what you know or how you can perform, even though you are not well trained or you are not health professionals. So as we know that already the previous system was till 2002 10 it was ABC, now is converted to CAB. So now in children's, how we will see, if you observe any kid or a pediatric population in around the hospitals or ward is not responding to anything or not breathing in a proper manner or gasping for so, or in the public places, then first we have to tap around his feet and ask for a call that whether baby is responding well or not. And while applying the breath to the children, we have to look for that chest muscles right up whenever you are giving the air to the mouth, and there should be complete seal with the both the mouths from your deliver mouths and pediatric population mouth should be completely sealed. Then there should be rise of the thorax should be there, then only your air is going down inside the lungs. If it is not done, then there may be such chances of leaking because they have a very small diameter or small size and your mouth will be high. So sealing is more important to give the rise of your breath, rise of your chest, and we can observe that yes, there must be a rise in the chair, then only you can continue with the next cycle. Clear? So that is how we have to go for a CPR, especially when we are working in the ICU or we are working in the hospital setups. That is most common that many times in multidisciplinary approach hospitals, it is on and off that patient is going for a certain amount of cardiac arrest, and being a physiotherapist also, if the doctors or anesthetics or emergency support staffs are not there, and you must be ready for to deliver the such amount of CPR to the any patients, or you are giving any physiotherapy to the in wards or OPD and patient has gone for certain cardiac arrest or certain shock, then you can go for a start with that and you can call for the other guy. So that is how the basic CPR we applied for the adult population as well as in the pediatric population. Only pediatric population have to use 2 fingers and not in the just below the fistula but along the below the nipple lines, and here the head will be pulled with the forearms and certain amount 2 fingers will be kept on the chin of the baby. This is how we go for. Otherwise compression ratio is almost equal and similar for adult as well as pediatric population. After tapping around the feet, if baby is not responding, after tapping around the foot baby is not responding, then observe for his breath cycle. For that we have to open his shirts or open his clothes and just observe the movement around the neck and chest and up to the abdomen area, whether that patient is having certain amount of breathing present or not, or there is any rise of abdominal cavity while taking a breath. If patient is gasping or taking irregular breathing, will not be considered as a normal breath. That will also consider as the breath is not normal. And still, if you found there is a no breath or very minimal breath at the thoracic elevation, then look for the pulses around the jugular vein, and you can start remove the cloth and ask for the help. Normally one cycle we consider of the 30 compression and 2 breaths. That if we are alone, no victims are there and no supporters or any other staffs are there to give CPR, when you are alone, then you can shout for the help if you get help from the nearby persons. Or if it is not, you are alone and nobody is around you, then you can start with the minimum 5 cycle, then only call for the help. For that 5 cycle will include the 30 compression and 2 breaths. Now 30 compression. Now where we will give the compression? If you see the new protocol of CAB, so first will be the compression. So it will be around your nipple line, just 2 fingers below the nipple lines, and you have to keep 2 fingers. Mostly middle fingers and ring fingers are commonly used, but still if you are okay with a index finger and middle finger,